Hello everyone. So I'm sorry about the stream not coming up a bit earlier. I was busy. So off screen yesterday I did move a lot more material. We're working right here, moving all this pay dirt. We're gonna throw it into the waste pile it is. So yeah, that's the goal for today. Obviously we will get it done. This little earth moving job we've been doing has been taking a long time to do, but yeah, we're just moving all the worthless material for the beginning. So yeah, this is the pile. I did do a lot off screen yesterday night. This here wasn't like this. I did all that part there, I fixed that up. I also, well, you can see by the pile how much dirt I've moved when I wasn't streaming. And yeah, I literally moved all this out, made this wider, knocked all the trees down here, grabbed the dozer, went down in the bottom. Oh yeah, it is looking fantastic. I went down in the bottom here, pushed all this out up to here, and then I benched down in here with the excavator and pulled it up and thrown it here. So we're just getting rid of all the worthless material for the moment. And yeah, the Discord server will be up tonight. I'm hoping for that. I just need to sort out some bots later to get the bots to, well, notify people that when we're live and stuff, or other people are live or whatever. So that will be done. I'll get that sorted out later on, and then I'll put the Discord up. Right, let's get this here. Sorry, I'm just sorting out the camera angle. But yeah, I'm sorry about taking a bit too long. I went to the dump, sorted some stuff out and helped my dad. So yeah, we'll just throw this worthless material for me, just throw it away and then we'll go and process. But for some reason, I'm not sure if it's a bug with the game at the moment, but like, even if you're paid off your loan, I'm still getting billed for something, and it's like 40 grand a day, and it's starting to bug me because of us. I'm losing money, and I don't know why. And I am going to try a different crusher today, instead of the cone crusher. But it has taken me a little while to get to where we're at now. A few hours of gameplay by myself. Yeah. Obviously it's been good fun. Yeah, if it's either plant or something else, because I haven't been running the plant a lot recently, so it's still like billing me for it. Like literally last night I did not run the plant a single bit and I got billed still. So that's what I'm thinking. It's like either a loan or something. Just not 100% sure on it yet, like of what it is. But whatever it is, it's costing a lot of money. Right, we'll move the truck back a little bit. We'll get this little bit here cut out, and then we'll go down to the bottom and push it up to the top a bit more. Obviously I need to work on the waste site bit, because that's starting to get full. Need to flatten out. Glad my controls saved again, which is great. I've had a busy morning today, so that's why I haven't really been on to live stream early. I would have been on earlier, but I had a driving lesson, and then I had I went to go and help my dad with something. So yeah. But now I'm live. We'll see how long we can go for today. Obviously it's the weekend, so we can go a lot more longer. And yeah, episode 21. It's a milestone and a half, really. Seems to be going great for us. Yeah, so let's go and smooth this out quickly. I want to... Oh, of course that's going to happen. So I want to go and smooth all this out here. Far out, I swear to God. Right, anyway, let's go and dump it and then I'll smooth it out. But yeah, I got all this material here. This pile was not as deep as it was now. Last time we streamed on episode 20, which is yesterday. So all the pay that you can see is literally from me being... Well, I moved it all. And then I also want to sort out, like, make it a bit more flatter and easier for me to get the truck up here. Because it's starting to come to a point where it's a struggle. So we'll get that sorted out today. Alright, we'll get that done. And then, obviously, I want to get mining. Need to get some money in. And we'll just smooth this off quickly. Get this nut license smooth so it looks like a proper pit should do. Right. But yeah, this is the pit that we've got going. It's a massive pit. We're getting all the road systems sorted out for it. That is the main goal right now, to get the road system. And then I'm going to move all this worthless material down here a bit more. And then once that is gone, we'll be able to get mining again. I think I'm going to change the tyres back to the other ones. So yeah, let's go and do that. And also let's go and change the plant around. We'll get the parts for it maybe. Let's see what tyres we want. Well, it was originally on loader tyres. City tyres, dual. Nah, let's go for loader tyres again. That worked well last time, so we'll just go on them and we'll just get into the truck again and we'll change them. From that to that. There we go. Yeah, because I don't see any difference between those tyres. There's no point really having them. Right. If I go a bit more, well, to like this part here, get all this down here as much as we can. Well, obviously we're going to slide in it because this game likes to slide for the moment. Get that balance level. Right, I think I'm going to put the excavator in a different position so we're not sliding a lot, and it'll be on level ground, so we'll go and do that quickly. So I do have the driving on the keyboard. I've had a few questions about people asking like what settings am I using. The excavator controls are on the joysticks and the rest is on the keyboard. So yeah. So I think I'm losing my voice as well. So it's just going to be like one of those sorts of things, I guess. Been super busy with streaming and all that, and then obviously because it's quite intense on my voice, I'm talking a lot and stuff like that. So it's just. Okay. Let's go and grab the haul truck. So yeah, the plan is to move some more worthless material, and then after that we will get to hopefully we'll be mining or putting the little road system down in it now. So I want to get doing. I want the new road system installed into the pit so we're not having that vertical lip. Shake some of this material out because it's got some good rocks in it. There we go. One little boulder ain't gonna hurt. The screenshot is from yesterday when I was off screen doing it. So yeah, that's the thumbnail. Everything's looking good, and I'm happy about that. Since it's taken like a week to get where we are now, and we've done the grind and a half, to be honest. This grind has been seriously fun. Obviously, it would have been better if I knew some stuff beforehand, but now we know what not to do. Talking about what not to do, we're going to get stuck, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Great. Oh yeah, pretty sure it's split. Does the recording, like the resolution, look better now? Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? But I think if you just run it from out the tailings, from what I've heard from people telling me what to do, just run it out from the tailings, and then I'll be good. So if I just get rid of the crusher at the moment, and just use the conveyor belt that goes up and then down, and that'll be better. That's what I got told to do, so we'll try that again today. And if not, then, well, we'll just have to sort something out. Just gonna bench all this material up here. Gonna move it like that, so I can get all this waste material, technically, even though it's pay dirt. Not really worth my time going through it. Exactly. So I just thought I'd try it as well, but like, if that doesn't work well, then I think I'll just divert, like put another conveyor belt up so I can dump, and it diverts it. That's what I may do. I really do hope that update for the excavator sliding around gets fixed soon. It's one of the most annoying things about this game, where the excavator's just sliding for no random reason. Hi, Lonnie. Thanks, Mum. Oh, I appreciate it. So unfortunately I couldn't stay longer in your stream split, but I had a driving lesson, so that's why I had to go. But I'll definitely re-watch it when I'm done streaming, so I know what you've done. Oh, about the tailings and the conveyor belts and stuff like that with the plants. Because if you don't use a plant, you make 100k per load, but if you use a plant, you average like 20 to 40 grand. That's what I've been averaging. Sorry, my parents just came in here. Oh. Yeah, but this game does have a lot of potential. It just needs to be well, it needs little things worked out of it, and then it'll be good. And especially if you blast the material and then run it through a plant, it does not make as much as what it should do. That's what I've seen. Like, I blasted this part here when we were mining it with the 530, and I literally got $1,000 per dump. It was bad. Wouldn't recommend doing it. Right, we'll get out of here. Come on. Pete's sake. So Split, what have you been working on? I saw on your Discord that you got looks like a backhoe, like a Caterpillar backhoe on a game that you made. Oh yeah, I bet you are, eh? That's nothing new for you though. Right, we'll move that and then I'll move this. Yeah, the plants are just weird. I don't know why it does that, but it's unfortunate in my opinion. Right, I'll save the game. Know me and my luck, I'll probably have a game crash or my computer will turn off like it did the other day for some random reason. I think it overheated, surprisingly. It's just your pet project. Looks good though. Alright, we'll push some of this material down in there, which is fine. I just want to get a little bit more like of a way so I can get the dozer down in here without it being a lot more hard on it for me. But there's also like an issue with when you're selling material, like the lag from it. It's very annoying. Like before the update with the game controls, it wasn't doing that for me. I'm not sure if it was doing it for others, but that's just one little thing I've noticed as well. Right, I think I'm going to go down here a little bit. It's a mess here right now due to what I was doing yesterday, as we all know. And when I was extending that road out, I think it was actually spilling material down, which is fine. I will get it sorted out, but anyway, that road there is going to be cut out. It's not going to be there for much longer. I think for the goal for me on this series is just to dig as much, have fun, obviously get all the equipment, dig as many pits as I want, and yeah, that's my main goal actually. I'm not really here to make money, but making money is kind of fun to do. There we go. Right, let's go and see down here, like all this here, I need to cut all this out, so I need to cut the whole road out. After that road is cut out, we're gonna, I lost the words today, I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna cut this road out, gonna throw it on the waste pile. If there's good material in it, then well, I'll keep it. But after that, then I'm not actually going to be doing much. But the main goal is just to get this pit to be somewhat of a pit, like Kalgoorlie Super Pit. I'm not sure if you all know what that is. Massive gold mine here in Western Australia. I mean, massive, massive. They've been mining there since the gold rush, so it's been a long time. The old tunnels from where the old timers were doing it is still there, but it's like on the first few levels. But yeah, that's my main goal, have it look like that. It's going to take a little bit of doing it to get to where I want it, but I'll do it. And as I did do a lot of it off screen last night, I'll probably be doing that again to like continue moving all this waste material and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's the main goal. I don't want to bore my viewers and stuff, so if it is starting to get boring, you guys need to let me know. Obviously it will get repetitive, but it is alright. Hey Split, have you ever decided on getting joysticks or not? Alright, just gonna dump this load quickly. This is what I mean by I need to work on this dumping site. Just material doesn't dump well anymore. It used to, but obviously as the truck's getting stuck, it really doesn't want to like get out the tailgate. So I reckon I'll grab the doze and like smooth it off. Just get it to like a stage where I'm happy with it. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That'll be good enough. Right, let's see what I need to do down here. Right, I'll just move all this down. I want it to look, well, realistic in a way. Obviously I'll put like safety railings in eventually and crash barriers and sort of stuff like that, but currently I'm not going to do that. Also with this, it's going to be like a project and a half of this bit, so as it has taken me a long time to get where we're at, I reckon it'll be even more longer. I reckon we'll still be here in episode 30, which is a long way away, but like 9 episodes away, so it's kind of long. But yeah, I do hope we're here in episode 30. Obviously, after like 40 and 50 and stuff, I hope we would be done here. But it's going to be like one of those sorts of places where if we're not done here yet, then we're probably not going to be done yet. But yeah, I'm having good fun on this game. It's been good. Obviously, we're going to be wrapping the road down like this, down, and making it go in circles, so it will be a long project and a half, let's say. Right, I think what I'm going to do today is, well, I'm going to cut this bit out here. I don't want to cut too much of it out, just in case, but yeah. Right, I'll grab the dozer and just sort out. We'll do the waste site first, we'll get that sorted out, and then we'll continue doing the earthworks down here. But yeah, like, I have to expand a lot more of this area. Obviously we've got ore over there, lithium veins, we've got everything. So we want to really get those ones. We buried one over there, so we also want to get that opened up probably soon. Because if we don't open it up now, we're never going to probably open it up. Right, I'm going to move the dumper. Don't want it in my way. Yeah, but it's been good seeing other people on their save games and what they're doing, because everyone else has a different way of like playing the game. And that's what's good about this game. It's a sandbox, you can do whatever you want really. You can build, you can just dig. That's what I like about it. It's kind of like Farm Simulator now for PC, but obviously it's just a dedicated mining game. And I think it's just a bug with this dozer as well. This thing, I fueled it up before I saved the game last night and went off. It's already out of fuel, and I haven't done anything with it barely. So it's like a little bug with the dozer as well, which is super annoying because the fuel costs so much in this game. But yeah, I have been trying to put all the live streams in like a playlist for this game, so it's easier for like people to watch from episode 1, 2, 3, 4 and all the way up to 20. So that's what I've been doing. It's a bit hard doing this with this dozer. It does not seem to like stay planted as well as what the Gold Rush dozers do. But I guess I'll get used to it. There we go. Those are sort of pushes I want to get done on here. But I'm glad the game doesn't crash when you're pushing a lot of material now, so that's always a good thing. Right, let's save the game. Hope the audio's all good and the game volume ain't too loud and stuff, so if it is too loud let me know. Alright, we'll smooth this bit out here, grab the rock truck. But yeah, I wanna. It's kind of gonna be a bit of a hard project to do, really, since this is starting to turn into something else. Right, as you can see here, I would like to run a straight line here, across here. That's quite hard to do. And there's ore in this face side, so it's kind of like, what do I do sort of situation. And I don't want to waste ore, so it's kind of like, I'm in like a situation here. But if I go to here, and like dig out this part and this part here, we dig it out. Obviously the road, don't know where the road's going to come in actually. I think the road will come in from, once it's done winding down, I think it will come in from the original spot, so down here. And then it will be like a bit less of a steeper incline and then down. That's what I want to do. So I think I'm going to move a bit more dirt over here. We'll do somewhat of a straight line across here. That's what I want to do. Have a nice straight line, have all this pit sorted out nice and neat. Right, let's see. Yeah, it's not bad. Obviously this part here could do with a lot of work, but we'll get to that when we need to. I think also I'm going to cut out that island bit there. It's just kind of in the way now. And obviously the road will probably have to be modified. Great. It's great, just what we would love to see. Yeah, but this is one of the most annoying things about this game, when the excavators are moving. Oh god. I think I'll just back out where we saved it. I just don't like where it's going right now, with all this material flinging up everywhere. So yeah, I did get the Discord all sorted out. Looking good. So that's what I'm happy about. Right. Let's get rid of that stupid mission. Right, there we go. That's better. Right, let's smooth this part out here. Right. So I think what I'm going to do is cut the road down a bit more. Beforehand though, we will cut that little mountain, well, not really a mountain, it's more like a cliff or a little bench. We'll cut that bench out. I want to move some more dirt here, since this ain't really going to be wide enough, and this will be a part of the pit, so it's going to be like one of those sorts of things. Obviously I'm not going to cut too deep with the excavator here, don't want to do that. Right. Alright, let's get this going. Even though I've got the sensitivity cranked up on the stick and the bucket curl, it doesn't seem to be fast enough for me. Let's see how that is. Okay, that looks a lot more better. What the far out? That's actually annoying. It's the one thing about this game. When you get a rock underneath your track, it flings everything everywhere. Which does not make sense in my opinion, but... what it should do is get stuck up against the track and just leave it as like a boulder. Not like despawn or spawn underneath you. That's what it should really do. Right, let's move the truck. I think that'll be good enough now, and we'll grab the dozer and just smooth it out with the dozer. Throw this dirt here on this pile, even though it's not really much of a pile. May as well, just to get out of my way. We'll park the truck up here by the fuel truck. And then obviously we are going to put that road in. Going to move the excavator as well. Have to do this all one-handed because one hand's on the keyboard. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Right, that'll do. Right, let's go and grab the dozer and get going. Haven't repaired this dozer not once at all yet. Right, that'll do. No point fueling it up, I'm not going to use all that fuel today. Yo, Atlantis. Atlas, I mean, sorry. Oh. Saw you pop in yesterday when I was ending the stream. Sorry about that, man. Okay, good, yeah. Like, I saw you pop in and thinking, oh, bugger, I just ended the stream. Thinking, oh no. Glad you're here though, so that's good. But yeah, how's your day been? My day's been pretty good actually. The morning on Saturday. And yeah, it's been pretty good. Only got a few more weeks left of school as well, so I'm looking forward to that. And I've been playing a little bit of the Farm Simulator expansion, but I'm having lag issues again for no reason. So it's kind of like that's the turner for me on Farm Sim. Oh, I use SAE controls, so on the excavator instead of ISO. So my excavator is on my joystick. My dozer, up and down like this, is on the up and down arrow key. Curl in and out like that is on the left and right arrow key. Numpad 8 lifts the ripper up. Numpad 5 lowers the ripper. Numpad 4 curls it in. Numpad 6 uncurls it. 0 and delete on the numpad. Tilt the blade from left and right. That's what I got mine set up to. Similar, and it's like that, exactly identical to that on the motor grader, but I don't have the motor grader, so I can't show it. Right, let's push this bit up a little bit more. Yeah, so it's, well, I thought I'd just put it on those sorts of controls since it would make my life easier and blah blah blah. That's why I did it. Obviously this road as well, I need to widen out this whole road. It's been a hot minute since I touched this road and we've spilt quite a lot of material on it. So it would be nice to sort that out. Right, I'm going to run around quickly and smooth it out by hand. Get that all smoothed. Good. Yep. Right, just continue to smooth it out. Just want it to look nice, and obviously I don't want to, like, when I'm driving on it, I don't want to like dip up and down a lot, like we are. Good, there we go. Obviously, like, all this here needs to go. Good, look at that. Looks a bit better. That grass patch could do with being, well, moved, but it'll be fine for the moment. Right, let's go and work on the ramp going down into the pit. So obviously it's going to be like winding around, but I'm not sure how I'm going to like set it up. Like, I don't want to make a mess as well, because it did take a little while to get to where we're at now. And of course everything's in the way. Why do I do this to myself? And I should have moved that dozer back. Whoops. I think the excavator will be fine if I just move it back. Yep, that'll do. Alright, let's get pushing again. I really don't know what to talk about, to be honest with you, because I think we've like covered most topics, and I kind of want to like concentrate on the game. So if I don't talk, that's what I'm doing. I'm concentrating, but I will respond to like comments and stuff. So right, obviously this will be another waste pile, so we probably need to get that working. Yes, it does have tilt rotators, but I don't really use them since I don't have the controls set up on my joystick, so no real point for me using them. Where I have to like reach over the keyboard and mouse to use them. But yeah, there are some. There's one that's obviously based off the steel wrist. It's called an iron wrist, but yeah, and there's like I'm not sure what the other brand is, but it's there. They go on the 300 excavators, so, and the wheeled excavators obviously. But they're not licensed, so it won't be called rototilt. Give that a good old push. There we go. God, this is taking a lot of work. No problem. You don't really see many people using it in this game either, because it's kind of like, why use it when the game mechanics are still being worked on? And obviously, like, the grading beam, there's a grading beam, but I haven't seen no one use that either. I have tried it, but it doesn't really work to the best. You might as well just use a dozer or the grader to do anything along the lines of this. Alright, we'll back drag a bit. Right, this waste pile is going to take a little bit of work as well. Won't take too long to get how the other one is. But it won't be as neat as the other one. Well, the other one ain't really neat either, but it's neat to a point, I could say. Oh, I appreciate that, Kevin Price. Thank you for coming out. Right, so that's not looking too bad. Obviously I will push all this up into the waste pile, but first, before we do that, I need to move the equipment. So that's going to be a task and a half. Especially for this fuel truck, since it's useless. Oh great, let me just push it with a rock truck, hold on. There we go. God, the rock truck is so much better. Come on. Wants another push, doesn't it? Come on. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Power. Yeah, they need to fix this truck. This thing's useless, man. They go so slow, the rock truck goes faster. You might as well have like a rock truck with like a fuel tanker attachment onto the back of it, which would be better in my opinion. I'd rather have one of them than this useless thing. Right, let's park it over here again. So, right, that'll do. We do the same with the rock truck. In fact, actually, we could probably use the rock truck to dig a bit of this material out. So, we'll do that bit. I reckon if I put the rock truck here, and I use the excavator along this part here, we won't get it like 100% smooth, but we will get it to like a point where we can use the dozer and make it a lot more easier for it. Might as well just throw it in the pile. I'm that close to it. Ah. Right, that'll be a bit more better for the dozer. We'll move this away. Like, this mine pit though is gonna be, it's gonna be a project and a half, I reckon. Probably take a load of IRL hours for me to do. What the hell? Right, let's move the truck. I want to push some of this material here, like, away. So I want to push this up onto the pit, like the waste pile. And then, obviously this material here by the pit can probably, I can just shove it off the cliff quickly. Like this. It won't do anything bad. I will dig it out anyway. There's a lot of material here and I need to dig out, so I might as well just throw it down in there. Just to make my life a bit easier. Got a lot more pushing here though. Dozer work does get repetitive for me. I don't know what it is. It's like something I don't want to spend hours upon hours in. But I guess you could say the same thing about excavator. But I don't know why, I just enjoy the excavator a bit more better. This waste pile is going to be filled up quite fast actually. Right, let's move some of this material here. I reckon if I smooth out this area enough, eventually we could probably build like a little crushing plant up here once it's all fixed. There we go. Right, we'll adjust the blade again. Trying to find the perfect camera angle for this, but it's hard. Look at that, that's a good push. Yeah, it's pretty good, eh? I guess it's from like, because I have had a few save games playing around with this game when it first came out, so it does take a little bit time getting used to the mechanics and stuff, but obviously once you get all your controls set up to where you like and you'll remember them, that's what's really helped me. But beforehand I did play a lot of Farm Simulator with construction equipment and on my maps and stuff, so I've got the controls pretty much identical what I would have, but on Farm Simulator I would have all my tilt rotator controls on my joystick obviously. But it just takes time and patience, which, Jesus Christ, like that sort of stuff happens. But I have moved, I don't know how many cubes of earth I've moved actually up here. Probably moved close to like 4 mil, I reckon. In the beginning of this series we actually had a 480. Then we went from a 480 to a 530, and then we went through the 530 to the EX500. Which is obviously the biggest one in the game. Obviously if I get a bigger dozer as well, it probably would be better. Since I'll be able to push a lot more. So that's my main goal. I want to get the largest one I can. Which is like 1.5 now, I think. Since we don't have a loan either, it won't take me long to get that, but it's just... yeah, I have some, well, patience, I guess you could say. I get frustrated at everything fast. Like yesterday, I literally just drove the bulldozer down to the bottom of the pit. I was just pushing. And I was getting frustrated that it wasn't like working well. Like, I don't know why, but the blade went from being able to push really well to now like where you have to put so much downforce on it and it still won't do it. So I'm not sure if it's because you have to use the ripper a bit more, but even when you rip it, it does that. So it's like you have to get like an excavator and get like a little lip going, and then you can get going. That's what I find. It's odd. Wow, I've been streaming already for 1 hour. Didn't feel like 1 hour. I'll push this over here quickly, so I can push it up on that side. Taking some time to do this though. Like a week and a half, I reckon, we've been, well actually all week we've been here in this pit, trying to get it started. I think 2 weeks probably. I'm not sure, can't remember when I started this save game. But it's been a while, that's for sure. Right, let's push some of this up on this pile, just so it looks a bit more neater. There we go. That won't take long to form a little pile here. But I like everything being neat to a point. Obviously you can't get it like 100% neat in this game, since it's early development. And the controls aren't really the smoothest of controls, but you notice right now. I have a lot of work here for us today. I want this to be smoother. I'm not happy with it. Very finicky work we're doing, that's for sure. A few more pushes and this pile will be a bit more better, I reckon. Obviously it's a bit rough, but it is a waste pile, so it is going to be rough, but I can smooth it out with a dozer, make it a bit more easier to use and get up on. So we'll work on that. So we'll just get this a bit more, well, user friendly. So when I'm dumping with the rock truck, this is always running out of fuel. It's so annoying. Great. Oh my god. Let's time that user out. Yeah, I wasn't born in Australia, but like I moved here, so it's pretty good. Pretty nice country actually. Obviously I'm in the best state, Western Australia. Yeah, Australia's actually pretty good. Tell you what, I never seen a white kangaroo before I went down into the city. I saw a big white kangaroo, eh? It had the evilest look on its face. I kid you not. They'll kill you as well. They're dangerous, so I'm not sure of the statistics and the amounts of deaths from kangaroos, but I assume they're pretty high since those animals have got sharp claws and they rip your chest open and stuff. Pretty dangerous. But they are cute. Right, let's sort this waste pile up here now. Although I don't like the way how it's just like kind of looking. Just looks a bit odd, let's say. Right now it's kind of like on the miserable side. To be honest with you, it's let me have a look. Right, so where I live, it's 19 degrees today. So it hasn't really been the best weather, but the other day it was like 30 degrees. So it's, yeah. But we have been getting a bit more wetter weather in springtime, which is a bit odd. Usually it'd be starting to get really hot now, but obviously not. But I guess it makes a difference. Kind of is nice having cool days, nice wind. So when you're out in the oval with your mates, you're not getting sweaty as in your school uniform. This waste pile here is starting to look a bit better. In real life, you can buy some material from the waste piles from like mines. They mix the poor dirt in, so it's got gold in it, but it's not worth them getting it out pretty much for the cost. So they go for like the big stuff. They don't go for the small little stuff. They will go for fines, but they mix their rubbish. Oh yeah, like working in the heat here, it's for what I do, bricklaying. I help, like I'm more of like a labourer right now, but it's pretty hard on you. Like the heat just hits you. You drink like 4 litres of water and it just evaporates out of you. It's pretty intense. Oh yeah, only a little bit cold, eh? Not too bad. -5, I guess you've got frost everywhere, ice everywhere, and probably snow. Jesus Christ. Oh, an inch. Inches quite a lot, eh? Guess that's a pain in the ass to deal with. Neat. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna cut this grass strip out here, since I don't really like the look of it. It kind of looks odd for it to be in, like, in the middle of a road, pretty much. So we'll cut it out. Right, yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on, you bloody dozer. Eh. Right there, that'll do. Look at that. Beautiful. So now the game's having weather like we're having in real life, which is lovely. Eight inches, Jesus. Well, I guess it'll just melt anyway, so there's no real point of plowing it up into piles. Yep, that's how. Well, we don't have the thunder, but we have the wet rover right now. I think we're in the wet season actually, so. I have a massive waste pile though. This is. I used to see snow from where I'm from, but I guess when you're little, it's nice having snow. But after a while, when you're older, I reckon it's just really annoying. It puts a hold on your life, pretty much. Oh, I just want this grass strip to go. It's not hard, is it? Far out. Bloody grass strip. I guess it's not really hurting anything leaving it how it is, but just really annoying for my OCD. Oh. Alright, let's smooth this out with the hand tool again. Get it all nice and smooth. You know how it goes. I can do the waste pile when I'm not streaming. Just want to get like a little ramp up here so when I'm dumping I can dump easier. There we go. Jesus Christ, the thunder really needs to be turned down. Alright, just move this hill out here. We want, obviously I don't want this to be like really rough because when I'm hauling up it. Oh yeah, Holden, yeah. Well, they still make them, but like they're just Chevy badges. That's the unfortunate thing. But now, since they've been gone and Ford's gone out of here, Why do we have to pay luxury car tax? It's literally only that was brought in for the manufacturers in Australia. But what manufacturers now? Like, there's none. So why do we have to keep paying that luxury car tax if you've got a car? It's worth a lot. Moved a lot of material here, but still not where I want it to be. Obviously, I want this all gone. Thank God it's not having thunder anymore in this game. Holden is an Australian icon. They make one of the best. I think they're called something else in America, like the Mitsubishi X-Trail, not X-Trail, not Mitsubishi, Navara, and the X-Trail are called, the X-Trail is called Pathfinder. That's a nice one then. Weird. Yeah, this waste pile is actually not looking too bad now. Just want to push that up a little bit. Yeah, they're nice cars, but I'm not really a fan of Holden. I never was. I'm more a Ford fan, let's be honest. Ford on top. That's gonna piss some people off, yep, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, I'd rather have a, if I could have, I'd have two pickup trucks, what I'd really want. A Ram 1500 TRX with a V8, well, 702 horsepower stock, that's what I got. Obviously, I'd have the Hemi in it, but then for a pickup truck from Ford, I'd have a F-150 Raptor. That's what I like, because they're pretty much identical, but the Raptor's been around a lot more longer. Can't wait for the Ford F-150 to be launched over here. Yeah, but this is the TRX we're talking about. The V8 Hemi. Obviously the Hemi, or the V8's have changed a lot nowadays since the smaller engine block. But I'd rather have a Hemi. But they're $200,000 here for a Ram TRX. It's insane how much they cost. Like, I don't understand how people can afford them. Like, those import cards, they hit you with the biggest bill ever. I don't understand it, but it's not right. Manual's good. I'm learning manual right now for my license. It's what I like doing. It's actually pretty good. So many people though over here, they're going automatic because that's what the well, the car dealers here, they're all bringing automatic, not many manuals. So obviously people that are doing manual, you have to order it from factory, which sucks. But yeah, let's smooth some of this out because it is starting to get to me with how bad it looks. So let's smooth it a little bit out, not too much. Doesn't have to be like perfectly smooth, but I just want it smooth enough where I can tell, like, oh yeah, like look at it. Moved to a lot of earth. It's good. We're getting there slowly. Yeah, like I don't understand. Like I know so many people here that are going into automatic, but I told them, like, you might as well just do manual. You get both licenses. You can drive whatever you want then. So it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's easier, but like, come on. Especially when they car enthusiasts, quote unquote. Like, come on. This looks a little bit better, eh? Obviously, I need to push some of this material. Don't know how we're going to do that actually, because I don't know where to push it. Yeah, like I'll have a manual, but obviously eventually when I'm old enough, I'll get an automatic. Like maybe when I'm 40. But I'd still do manual. Like manual's on top. Just depends how the times go. Right. Should I say? Get that nice and smooth. Bit more. Right here needs a bit of love. I can tell. Yeah. There we go. Get this smoother. Sorry, this is pretty boring for you guys, I'm assuming, but yeah, manual license, and then obviously if you do the manual, you can drive both automatic and manual. But if you do the automatic, you can't drive a manual. Right. What should I do? Let's see how long we've been streaming for. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can't see it. 1 hour and 26 minutes. That's not long enough. We'll continue to go. Right. I'm gonna save the game quickly. No, I have not. Don't even know what the hell that is. Yeah, exactly. With a manual license, you've got so many more opportunities compared to an automatic license. Like, you can drive whatever you want. You can do whatever you want to do as well, career-wise. The mines up here prefer you having manuals because manual gearboxes are cheaper to replace. Hello. Yeah, 3-cylinder 300 horsepower. That's pretty good actually for a little 3-cylinder. God, these waste piles are becoming massive. You like the silage pit and farm sim. Oh. I've been struggling to get back into farm sim. Like 22 has just been a massive letdown for me, in my opinion. I've been having so many issues with it, and it's so annoying. '19, in my opinion, I had a lot more performance on '19, and I had an old gen graphics card, like a 1060 GTX. Now I've got a 3060, right, with an i9 119K, 750 kilowatt. Like, I should not be dipping down lag. 22. I don't know why, but I feel like the developers have changed for Farm Simulator because they went from like the really good developers to like newer generation of developers, I think. But the Giants engine is struggling with 22. It should have not been put on Giants engine in the first place. It should have been literally they should have just made a whole new engine or use Unreal Engine. That's what I think. And I'm a Farm Simulator fan. I like my Farm Simulators, but like that game let me down so much. To be honest with you, it's disappointing, but it's had its time, and I'm moving on. Obviously, I'm not gonna like, fully move on, but like it's the game made me spend so much money in the last year. Like I kid you not. I had no computer for like over a month, getting it upgraded and stuff, and it was awful. Yeah. That's my honest opinion on 22. Like, I like the game, it's a good game, but it's... they need a new engine. That engine's not going to last in the next game, I'll tell you that. And if they use that engine again on the next game, I'm not buying it. And there ain't that been that many modded maps dropping, so it's kind of like... Giants are becoming too picky with the mods. Like, they literally let Brazil, like a load of modders last year, rip off other people's mods and use them as their own. But oh, Lord behold, if you don't have a German transaction or translations thing, why would you want? You'd fail it. Like, come on, they're not being fair. Give this a nice, good old smooth, eh? Yeah, I got the Platinum Edition. I used to play it on Xbox, but obviously, like, 17 and 19 I played a lot on Xbox, but then when I got a PC again, because I used to play it on laptop on 17 and 15, but my PC, well, killed itself pretty much because of me. I used to play it on console, but my Xbox pretty much had it now, but then I got a PC in 2019, and haven't switched since, and I'm not going to switch. PC's so much better. Like, I get games as well that consoles don't have, like, come on. And I can run so many more accessories with my game, like I can make mods for my game now, which is nice. But I do have the Platinum Edition, I've been playing that actually, but like I still have lag issues on it, and I don't know why. And it's only in first person, and I got my settings on medium. Oh really? Appreciate it. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. It's nice to have like a little break from Farm Sim. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on my end, but I'm having lag spikes. But it's not on the streaming end, which is so odd. Now the undercarriages, well, gonna get high centered, so it's always lovely. I enjoy watching others play out of all more than playing it. Yeah, because like some people, I don't know what some people have been experiencing with this game, but I've experienced good things. Obviously, like the lag I'm getting right now, what you can't see on stream, which is so odd. Um, 'Cause it looks super smooth, but for me, I'm like chopping up when I'm just digging. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to save the game, back out, and back in to the save. Yeah, like I've been on the grind on it. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm one of those players that need to like move around in games. Like I mod for Farm Sim, that's what I've been doing for a few years. But I got bored of it, had a break from it, went back to it, had a break, and I'm still on my break. Let's see if this fixes the performance. 22 though just seems like a massive rush for me. No, with the game, it just doesn't seem smooth. Yeah, exactly. Like when I'm digging by myself and I'm not on stream, I literally put music on, and or I'm either watching someone else play while I'm playing. That's what I do, and that's what makes this game even more fun for me. That's what's going on here. Task. Bloody Spotify. Can't even press anything on my Windows because of Spotify. It's doing that weird glitch it does on PC, which is so annoying. 12 things open, Jesus Christ. Sorry about this. Get this better. Get this fixed. Oh. Yeah, we'll just push this up here. Get a little pile going. Then I'll scoop it out with the digger. Yeah, like Construction Sim, I've completed that game actually, the new one. So it's kind of like pointless for me, and all my mates, either they don't have it, or they're not on when I'm on, or their computers are knackered. So that's why I don't really play it anymore. And I found that game way too easy as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm running Thrustmaster joysticks, but it just comes along with experiments of setting your controls up, I reckon. That's all it depends on, really. Let's move the rock truck and excavator, because that's going to start to get in the way. But I just enjoy this game a bit better. Nah, I haven't tried Space Engineers at all. Also, the Discord server will be going up tonight, so I'll put that in the community post later on. Obviously, once I've added the bots into it. Never heard of those games. Right, let's push this down into the hole. I know we're burying the good material, but like, come on. Like, it'll just be easier for me to push it into the hole than trying to navigate it around. Yeah, like, to be honest with you, I've never really like been a fan of games where you have to like use your brain a lot. I just like playing games where you can just like sit back and relax, have fun. That's what I like doing. Nah, I haven't heard of Starfield. We're slowly getting there, eh? We've done a lot of work today. It's good. It's just going to take a bit more work to get for us to continue mining. I've never played Skyrim. Oh yeah, it does, eh? Doesn't even look like a hill anymore. Right, we've done a lot of work, eh? I reckon it could do with a lot more work though. Like, there's a lot of little finicky things left to do. Like, obviously the road's starting to become finicky. But that's alright, the road, it's understandable. You need to have a road system set up for your mine to really succeed, in my opinion. So it is crucial for me to have this road. It's never been like, I don't know, it's just like one of those sorts of games like I thought, not sure about it. You was addicted to it. Hello. Get some. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just doing finicky stuff now, eh? It's not too bad. I think it could be a lot more worse if it was like me opening this cut up again. Like, imagine that. He was addicted to it. That's like most games. Like, currently I'm addicted to this game, man. Alright, let's put a little pile here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna throw a little, well, just a little bit of dirt there. Not too much. Oh, that's great. Let me just smooth this out quickly. Get this all nice looking. So it's not as rough and like we can still use it. Because this is going to be the haul road right here. We've actually done a lot of work on this save game, eh? Let's save it before we do anything stupid. Oh yeah, if this game had multiplayer. Yeah, they're not. I don't think they are going to put it in the plans, but that's. It could always happen. You just never know. Nah, my instinct isn't doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not turning this into Gold Rush all over again, man. I literally did that in Gold Rush, and that was not fun. Literally, you just got rid of to drive the haul truck. You never drove it ever after that. Yeah, we actually got a nice little pit going here now. I reckon it would be nicer, obviously, but like you can see the mess down there that I need to clean up still from cutting in that road. Save it again. But yeah, like this pit here, it's gonna take a little bit of time because like I want to have it from going from this. I want it to turn. I want to be able to like turn and you go down here, and then you go into the pit. Like if you know what I mean. So let's go and do that now. But first, where did I put the fuel truck again? Oh, it's down there. We'll go and fuel up quickly. Right, let's get this fueled up to halfway again. So, okay, no problem, Kevin. Thank you for coming out, mate. Appreciate it. Right, let's get working. Well, there's a few little options we could do. Like, I'm not sure how to set up the ramp either. Like, look, this is the original ramp we have. Oh yeah, but this thing, when you load out, let's say if I load out the game right now, all this fuel I just put in, it'll be back at 250. So, it's like a little bug. Should I push down here and like work down through this worthless pay and then get down to that pay, or what should I do, guys? What do you think I should do? Because I'm just going off my thoughts, but it's kind of getting hard now to do that. I think I will actually. And look how much hours, we've got loads of hours in this dozer now, right? I think I've got the most hours on the dozer out of everything, and then it's the rock truck, and then the excavator. Because the excavator is pretty new to my operation. Like, it's yesterday, like, literally I got it yesterday, so it's not too old. Come on. That little low spot needs filling up. Jesus, man. Oh, God. So when I first started this save, I think it was like 30 hours on game, but now I've got 81 hours. So I've got a few hours on this save. Took me a long time to get where we're at now, though, so... Obviously, the first few save games, like, I think it was all the way up to, like, episode 5, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Even though it was like a week ago, but... Episode 5, I was just playing around with getting used to the game, seeing what to do and what I shouldn't do, but, yeah. Yeah, we've got loads of hours in it. Right, let's smooth this out. Good old smooth. Obviously, we're slowly getting down into the bit, but it takes a lot of time to get where we're at. It'll be interesting to see what other people do for their pits as well. So, I know Split's doing a pit. I'm not sure who else is doing pits, but like, the way I'm doing my pit is I want my haul truck to be able to loop around. Someone yesterday in my stream yesterday said they found the edge. It's 9,000 meters by 9,000, I think. Well, no, not 9,000 meters. I think it's 9,000 kilometers or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's one of the two. So it's pretty big. Obviously, for a single player game, that's big enough. Yeah, benching. I benched most of this, so I was having the excavator up higher than the truck. So that's what I do on this game. Obviously, it's hard to get a bench into a pit, but unless your pit's wide enough. But I guess we'll get there, hopefully. Some hard ground here to get through. Yeah. Obviously, right now, we just need to get the road in, and then I can just get a little material move. Yeah, like, I think I'll probably be maybe like 900 and something hours when I get to a mountain. Like, just that mountain over there. That's what I reckon. Someone wanted me to dig out a whole mountain. I think I will do that eventually, but not right now since I got this project going, and it'll be way too much on my plate to do. Yeah, the map is massive. I've ran to one edge, I believe it is, so it has pretty big. It's pretty big map. So it's got good potential for a single player. I'm not sure about multiplayer, because I think in multiplayer, if you had like 3 guys running, you'd probably go through all the material. Smooth this out a little bit, since it doesn't look the best. Could have the excavator sitting here and like pull up some material, but got the material here that needs moving, so I could use some of that material down here to make the bench. So let's do that. This pit is neat. Obviously it's going to take a little while to get to the stage of where it would look in real life, but we will get there. Yeah. Right. Let's save the game since we've done a little bit of pushing. We'll grab the excavator and the rock truck. We'll get a little bit of worthless dirt from the old ramp into the box of the truck, and we'll just cart it down there. Okay then. Like, we've done so much. I mean, this pit used to be literally this big, but now look at it. This is the old ramp. It wasn't a bad ramp, but it had its time. And you can see where all the dirt from when I was pushing the road in came from. Right, let's grab the rock truck. Yeah, like, this pit's little compared to what I would say is big over here, because over here they have massive pits, like Calgary Super Pit. They have all them. So, like, it's hard to like say if it's massive or not, because the ones I'm going off for aren't massive. Like, they've been there for like decades, and they still haven't mined out everything. Come on. Right there, we'll do. Obviously, you can see the excavator sliding again. Can't do nothing about it. Yeah, like, all the pits here are massive, like, they're all like super pits, pretty much. Would be cool if it would unfreeze, but it's billing me as usual. Luckily we saved that ore, so we do have ore down here. Kind of have to go in first person for this because, like, how well you can tell. this material does have good ore on it, so that's a full load for this, how steep it is. This is why I wanted to move roads. Look how steep it is. That's the full load. And look how much you lose. A lot of material you lose just trying to go. So that's why that road ain't gonna be used anymore. Good thing we've got waste piles around, eh? Right, so let's see how that is. Not too bad. Obviously it would be better if we had another excavator down here. Because we would have one down in the lower part in the cut, and then one obviously like shoveling up, loading the trucks. But I reckon I'll get the dozer down there and do it. That hill here is a bit steep, so it probably will be worked on as well. I'm using joysticks, so I'm driving with keyboard and mouse, but I'm using joysticks to do the excavator movements. Alright, let's go down here and just get a little material up so we can fix this road section up here up. So we'll get that here, spread that around. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, joysticks are definitely worth it. I originally got them for Farm Simulator for construction equipment, but they work on this game, so yeah. Yeah, I need to fix this hill. It's a bit too steep. I reckon you'll lose most of your material out that, so yeah. Always something, okay? Just use some of this material here and just throw it down here. So, right there. Right, place this material right around here. Good old shake. Try not use all of this material, and just throw it in there. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Like you can set your controls up how you want them. So I run SAE controls. So left joystick's up and down, the right joystick does stick in and out and curl. So you probably run SAE. Not SA, ISO. So that's the difference between what the flip. Let's just smooth this out. There we go. Look at that. Not too bad, eh? Didn't need the dozer to do it either. Smooth this part out as well, since it's not the smoothest. That actually looks like I did it with a dozer, but we didn't. That's pretty good. Oh, nah. But, like, you know your way around them. Like, that's like me. Like, once I turn old enough, I'm going to be doing the civil side of construction. So, I want to do all my tickets for that. So, I need all the, training and all that for it. So, I have to be 18 for that, which sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh yeah, this machine, in this game, it does rock a lot and slide a lot. So, I guess you can get used to that, but other than that, then it's annoying. Jesus Christ, there's so much good material. Why did I... Get rid of that good material. Don't want to put that in a road, do we? Oh my god. Why did I do that ramp here? It's so stupid. Yeah. Get that good ore out. Don't want to waste it. Because that ore there is worth a lot. Right. So I reckon I'll save the game again. We'll grab the dozer and push like a little bench up there. So when I'm digging out that little ramp, I don't have to worry about making a mistake. So we'll save it. Good. So yeah, we'll grab the dozer and we'll push up. So we're not using all the material, all the good material in the road. This dozer's been run into the ground, I'm not joking. It's done a lot of work. Oh yeah, machines are too expensive. Like Caterpillar, like come on. Everything's going expensive though, like why? It doesn't make sense why it's all going like. I know it's inflation, but it's just too much. Needs to be back how it was in the 60s, like $5,000 and shit. Yeah, I will. I'm just pushing this dirt up here. No, don't put it on me. That was my dad. Alright, we'll give it a good old smooth out. My dad's trying out this bark collar for the dog because my mum's mum and dad are coming over and he's a bit aggressive, so it's just like a little collar that goes beep 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 beep, you know. There we go. There's a lot of work here to do, like, if I can even get it done, I'd be surprised. Like, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm just trying to get this so I can load all this dirt up and use it, but not disturb the ore. Come on. This machine's struggling. So if I did a series on the Platinum Edition expansion, would you guys like that or not? Be cool to do that. Alright, yeah, I'll think about doing a series then. There's all this dirt here I'm not going to be able to get out without disturbing the ore, so might as well just show it down into the pit. I'm not making a road, I'm just shoving it over here so I can excavate it. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Jesus Christ, there's so much material. Oh, my dad playing, oh god. What are you doing? Oh, thank you. No, you won't. No, you won't. I'm gonna mute my mic while I'm eating, and I'll mute it when I'm done, okay? I'll continue to play as well. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I would hope they would bring some larger equipment. I'm not sure if they will though. Guess we could always hope for it. So yeah, plan is we're just gonna keep on pushing this down into the pit. I reckon that'll work a bit more. So then we can just so it'll be easier for me to mine it. So I can be sitting on that bench right there with the excavator. Right, let's push some of this lithium here. "61 hours on this dozer. Oh my god. It was on 49 last time, so we have put a lot of work into the dozer. Wish this dozer would get grip. Come on. There we go. Come on. Look at that. Mint. Alright, let's get the bulldozer out of here because I don't want it sliding. Right, yo. Dozer will be fine there. Yeah, let's go and get loading actually. Get the plant on actually. We'll get the plant going. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to do this off screen. Obviously, like, it's gonna be a bit finicky. But yeah, we will do a lot. I will do a lot more of this off screen. Got the plants on. So, conveyor belts are always on. Oh yeah, before the plant goes on, I forgot. Need to do something here. Just gonna try something first. There we go. Right. So that should be fine. Let's go and grab the excavator and get a load of the lithium. Jesus Christ, we've been live for 2 hours. Does not feel like it. But apparently we have. Right, let's move that there. Move that there. Let's have a sip of this drink. First, yeah. Shit. Ah. But yeah, obviously a lot of this material is just dirt, so there we go, look at that. It's beautiful, beautiful material. Will work splendid down here. Obviously we're going to need to move the fuel truck as well, since that's in my way, as always. So we'll just back it up and put it there, on that little bench. Now we're going to get mining for once today. So this is literally the first time in 2 days that we've been processing material. So I do have the jaw crusher here, or the cone crusher I mean. It's worth 50 grand, so it's pretty expensive. But we're going to try it to see what Split said earlier. If it's better to do it without, or with the normal crusher, and then the cone. So we'll find out. I reckon Split's right though, he's always right. So we'll find out. Let's bring the dump truck down a little bit more, because I know half of that's going to come out the bed of it. Come on. There we go. That'll do. Bro. Right, let's get loading. Move the excavator just a tad bit forward. Obviously there's a lot more dirt in here, but it'll be fine. That's why I've got a trommel. It'll screen it out, so we'll be all good. Let's move that dirt there. Pure white lithium is so good. It's worth a lot of money. It's what we've been chasing. Pay dirt ain't worth nothing either. All the dirt obviously will be mixed in with the well, that'll come out the tailings actually, so that'll be good. I think that load here has a lot more dirt in it than anything else, which is a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. It's understandable. I did mix it, so it is my mistake. I'd recommend not mixing the material if you can, but that's just dirt. We'll just throw it here. It's just dirt. What the hell? We literally need to make the road a lot more of a different system, I reckon. Okay, this will be the last bucket, I reckon. And then we'll go and dump it. Because, yeah, this bit here is not really, well, wide enough for me to get down in there without spilling material or going down in it with the excavator. Also, it would be a lot more efficient if I had an excavator down there, throwing it to this pit here, and then this excavator would be up here loading, so it just depends. Alright, let's see if this would work. Come on, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. Yeah. Right, let's go and dump this load. So I got rid of the cone crusher to see if it does make a difference. If it doesn't, then, well, I'm probably just going to put a normal crusher there. Right, let's see. Is it going on the conveyor belt though? Now we're having lag from selling as well, and it's... I don't like it. I don't like when the lag happens. It is going on here, right? Another lag spike. Is this belt even getting it or not? Huh. There seems to be a lot more dirt coming out than in. Yeah, there's loads of material. We'll find out later. Right, let's go and grab another load. Obviously this part here is all the spilt material. I haven't noticed a difference, to be honest. Obviously, it would probably be a bit more better if I was digging just pure ore, but I don't have that available to dig, so how can I do it? Is that all of it, or...? That better not be all of it, because if that's all of it, then I'm putting a crusher there again. Why I can't see down in this pit. Right. Need a bigger excavator. $79. Oh god. Just need pure buckets of ore, that's all we need. And then we'll be making loads of money, but right now we're not going to be getting that. Let me just go down there and I'll sort it out. Give me some more ore down here. Come on. There we go. Let's grab all this ore here. Throw that into the pit where we're working at. Screw the counterweight. But it's literally the white ore that you want to be mining. It's the stuff that's got the most money in it. So keep that in mind. Alright, that should be a bit better. Right. Come on. This is the stuff you want to be getting. Not none of the other stuff. Just white ore and the other ore. That's a good bucket load if you say so. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is actually grab some scaffolding or some floor tiles or something. Just so I can get the excavator down in here. Without it like moving constantly. Look at that. Beast and a half much. Right, let's get this ore here. We'll move this ore. We'll throw it down into the pit, I reckon. Actually, I'm not sure about throwing it into the pit because it's just mixing it. God, I've really got myself in a muddle here, haven't I? Guess you could probably like. In reality, this pit needs to be bigger, but I'll figure that out off stream. Right. Anyway, I will be live later on, so yeah, I appreciate you all coming out. Hit the like, share, subscribe button, and I will continue off where we were last time, like where we are right now. I mean, and yeah, I will be live. I just need to have a little break. Obviously, I've got neck pains and stuff like that, so I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye for now. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so you know when I'm live.